What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and this year marks the 100th anniversary of the Hollywood sign, or should I say the Hollywood sign, since that's what it read when it was erected in 1923. There's some serious history behind the most famous sign in the world, so let's get into it. So the sign was actually an advertisement for a new real estate development in the hills above Hollywood called HollywoodLAND, and it was only supposed to stay up for 18 months while all the property was sold. The real estate developers advertised it as a superb environment without the excessive cost of the Hollywood side of the hill. With letters that were each 45 feet tall and the entire sign 350 feet long, it was purposely scaled to match the size of Wilshire Boulevard, hoping that those people stuck in traffic would dream of a life unencumbered in the hills and purchase plots in Hollywoodland. The sign also had 4,000 light bulbs that lit up at night and drew the eyes towards this new development in the hills above Hollywood. So even though the sign was only intended to last a year and a half, the timing was perfect. This was the dawn of the golden age of Hollywood, and the eyes of the world were on the city and the sign. As such, it stayed up in the hills and read HollywoodLAND through 1949. However, as the sign aged, it drew complaints from local residents who called it an eyesore and a detriment to the community and advocated for its demolition. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce stepped in and protested against the sign's removal and offered to repair it. Though the sign had a new life after 1949, it just continued to deteriorate. By the 1970s, the O had splintered and broken, resembling a lowercase u, and the third O fell down completely, leaving the sign looking, well, like this. In stepped Hugh Hefner, who spearheaded a star-studded list of donors, including Alice Cooper, who sponsored replacement letters made of steel, supported by steel columns on a concrete foundation. The new letters were 45 feet tall and ranged from 31 to 39 feet wide. The new version of the sign was unveiled on November 11th, 1978. Now, the sign is on rough, steep terrain, and there are barriers to prevent unauthorized access, but honestly, you could kind of get up there if you really want to. If you do decide to take that trek, though, be careful, because the LAPD installed a security system featuring motion detection and closed-circuit cameras for anybody who gets too close. Be careful. And by the way, that tower and building just behind and to the right of the sign is the City of Los Angeles Central Communications Facility, which supports cell phone, microwave, and radio towers used by the LAPD, the fire department, and the LAUSD. Interesting. I always wondered what that was. So the world's most famous sign started as an advertisement. What could be more Hollywood than that? Thank you to Above Los Angeles for this amazing footage. All right, LA, it's been a minute.